If I sound sick, it's because I am. I feel like this winter has been dark and gloomy.
What are you doing? If you guys have any tips for that, let me know.
Y'all, it has been a minute and a half or longer. If I sound sick, it's because I am. For the first time in like literally a year. And I think it's just allergies. I haven't had a fever or anything. And it was like the first day it was really warm again in a while. I opened all the windows in the house, and then the next day my throat was sore and I was like kind of stuffy. So I've been battling just the sinus. I sound probably worse than I feel, except today I was blowing with a leaf blower a bunch of hay out of the garage and like set off sneezing. I don't even know. So that probably set me back a little bit, but it's warm. I don't even know what the temperature's like in the 60s, high 60s. It has to be. Like, it's so warm. It feels incredible. So I said, I'm going outside, and I've basically been out here all day. Y'all, this winter has been rough. You haven't seen a lot of us. I think that John and I both hit a point of just needing to like tuck inward and take a break from anything but home, anything but our family, and like kind of survival mode, but not like, it didn't feel like urgent, you know, like running on fumes. It just felt heavy. I feel like this winter has been dark and gloomy. We haven't had any snow, so it's just been like rainy, wet, gray skies all day, and that's depressing. I've talked to several people who have like had the same experience. Like this winter has felt so much heavier, and just like struggling with feeling depressed and not motivated and all those things. So that's kind of where we've been. We've been in this valley trying to navigate taking care of 7 children and our home and animals, you know, while maintaining our businesses, but also feeling just utterly burnt out and so exhausted and just blah. So we decided, you know what, it's probably best for our family and for us and for our mental health just to dial back for a little bit and really focus on like, what are the essentials, what matters the most, what can't we go without, and then put everything else on pause. And so that's what we did. I think it was really good for us. I was really struggling, to be honest, and then I had earned a trip to Seaside, Florida with my Modere team, which is amazing. This is like the 3rd trip I've earned in the year that I've been with Modere. And there were some of the girls that had been there had only been with the company for like 2 weeks. One was like a month. It was her first month. It's just incredible. So to get to spend like 4 days with these 30 women in the sunshine for me was like so life-giving. Bless John, on the other hand, was here in the rain and the cold and the gloomy weather with all the kids. He did an amazing job for the most part, but our house was kind of a wreck. So we've been chipping away at that since I got back, but then just struggling with that, like the sun. It felt so good to be in the sun and to be outside and to just like feel kind of alive again, and then to come back to like gloom and dark and inside and a mess, and everything is a mess. And so went on a trip, came back, took a minute to be like settle back in, and then it was like, okay, we need to pick up the pieces here and start doing that. So we were doing that, and then I got sick. So this is day 3 of this cold. Yesterday was warm and I spent the day outside. It felt so much better. I think like I'm just craving the sunshine, the warmth, the vitamin D, you know, your body gets from the sun hitting your skin. It's so good. It's so good for your mood and your mental health. So we're trying to do some outside chores today. Take care of some animals, pick up some trash that's around the house. That just kind of all winter was not the time for working outside. So we've been working on that. That's kind of where we've been. I know it's not exciting. It's just life. I don't know. Guys, let me know in the comments if you've been struggling this winter, because I think a lot of us have been, and I think we tend to feel like we're alone in it, and I think it helps to see that we're very much not, that a lot of people have been going through the same things, like emotionally, mentally, even physically, just struggling. I think we can connect and share stories and encourage each other, because the sun is still here. It still exists. They haven't blocked it out yet. Not for good. Not yet. So we can soak it up on those days and know warmer days are coming. You guys, if it's a nice day, get outside. I'm telling you, it will make you feel so much better. And it just like kind of kickstarts that motivation to get back up and back into life. So you're going to be seeing more of us again, I promise. We didn't abandon y'all. We didn't abandon the vlog. We just needed to set it down and just focus on our own like mental well-being, emotional well-being, our children's well-being. And yeah, love you guys. I'm gonna go see what John's up to and then see what our next project is. We do have plenty to do around here.
Few days to get a new game.
What? Is she farting in there? Everybody's sleeping. Oh, you naughty boy. You naughty boy. It's tie with paint all over her. I thought you were gonna wash that off.
It's so hard. Alina painted on my arm, and then at the end she said, oh, I forgot to tell you, this paint doesn't come off easily.
Well, good morning, everyone. It's been a while. It's been too long.
It's been too.
Did y'all wake up Israel?
Man's awake and they're on a phone. On a
Goodness, she woke up Israel. Israel was up through the night. The last 2 nights he's been like waking up at like 2 in the morning for like, you know, an hour and a half, ready to play, hang out, do some things. And we're just not about that life, you know, I'm not really about that life. So anyways, it's been a little tiring the last few nights, but we're getting through it. So since then, I'm still waiting on this part for our washing machine, so everything's just getting hand washed right now, which is fine. You know, it's good to, our kids are actually enjoying doing it. I mean, I've been doing it too, but Elena was like, I like washing dishes. I'm like, dude, then by all means, you can totally do this. And she did it, and she loved it. Okay, we're gonna eat breakfast. Let's get some breakfast. We're just trying to get our house and our life in order, everyone. It's been a bit crazy. The winter time's like the worst. I'm ready for winter to be over. And we've had some nice days, which has been good. But when the kids are inside all the time, the house just gets continuously destroyed. And we have to clean it all up. And we gotta get them to clean it up. And they don't like to clean it up. Especially because like a lot of the little kids making the mess. It's not even like the big kids are actually pretty decent at keeping things somewhat in order and then picking it back up. But the little kids are still learning. So they come in and destroy everything. So, oh no, there he is. Uh-oh, there's the boy. Your hand stuck? What are you doing? What are you doing? Alright, crazy. Anyways, so then the little kids don't want to clean it up. So we're trying to get them to clean it up and we're trying to get the big kids to help and they don't want to because they didn't make the mess and it's just... Anyways, if you guys have any tips for that, let me know.
I'll get it even if it means being bad. It's just I want to get it really bad.
Israel.
Maybe it means like I want to get it even bad.
What'd you tell her?
I told her about you.
The rest of the crew is making their way down. Making their way downstairs, talking bad, acting bad, but it's okay. Cause we're gonna get working on it. We're gonna work on it. What?
Is this the beehive? Which one's the beehive?
Yeah, that's our flow hive.
This is how we took the
We got that.
Which one? This one?
The whole thing. Well, yeah. Well, I think it's all part of it. We're gonna have to build it and put it together.
And this is the smoker.
This is for our bees. We're gonna be doing bees coming up soon. Once it's bee time, we're gonna be doing bees. We got the flow hive. It's pretty cool. You gotta check it out. We got a Black Friday deal. We've been looking at it. Even before we moved out here, we were looking at that thing. And it's pretty cool because you don't have to like disrupt the bees too much to do it, to get the honey out. Like you literally like switch a nozzle and it like opens up the comb so that the honey just flows down out of the little spout. So it's pretty crazy. Pretty excited to use it. There's actually a guy locally, well, within like 30 minutes of us, who does bees, and he's talking about he's gonna be having people out to his property and like learning about it. So I'm planning to go do that at some point whenever he has this little day that he has people out. So excited to learn more about that because I really don't know much about bees. But we gotta start somewhere, folks. Oh, it's getting crazy. It's getting loud. What? You can't wait to have bees? Yeah, that'd be cool, huh?
It's up to you.
They'll sting you? Yeah, they can. That's true.
His clothes, what?
The clothes? Yeah. There's like a beekeeper suit.
I want you to have a.
You want one too?
Uh-huh.
Okay, we'll get you one.
I don't want to
All right, we're doing some eggs, scrambled eggs with cheese for breakfast.
I put it on a little bit more higher so it.
I just hit my head on the stinking corner. I always do that. Always. Okay, not always, but I've done it
always, but
at least 10 times since we've lived here.